To Brendan. Got a call for you there. Brendan, you're on with Rebecca Mansour.
Hey, thanks for getting me on, Eddie. My question is kind of for both of you. You know, after all of these charges are dropped on Sarah, why aren't we as Republicans, and what can we do to, like, hold the Democrats' feet to the fire, like Nancy Pelosi leveling a charge that the CIA lied? I don't understand how we can't keep their feet to the fire, yet all this frivolous stuff is always made to have Republicans just completely slandered and have to live with it. What can we do to hold their feet to the fire?
What can we do, Rebecca? I mean, I know you guys are doing a great job. There's other media outlets out there that are trying to get the truth out, but what's the public supposed to do?
Well, it's a good question, because I think part of it is that conservatives don't think the way the left does. I mean, they think completely differently. We tend to have jobs. We tend to actually work, and we tend to, expect government to work for us and all of that. So we don't end up, digging for dirt the way that these people do. I think part of the thing is also that this is about the State Ethics Act. So, I mean, that's different than the federal. There's nothing like this on a federal level. I mean, you couldn't do the sort of things that they are doing to Sarah Palin. They couldn't do that really to Nancy Pelosi, and that you could say that's an issue too.
Right.
Why isn't there an ethics act on a federal level? Basically because they won't vote that in.
I tell people here all the time, I think you have to be more vigilant and militant, and you have to. People have got to say, conservatives, I mean, we can't stay home anymore. We've got to be proactive.
Eddie?
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
I want to say, if I could bring my kids, I'd bring them, but I plan on being there, tomorrow night?
Yeah, Tuesday night.
I hope that everybody who listens to this radio and agrees with you, this is I'm starting to wake up and make myself go, and I hope there's other people like me so that we can fill that auditorium full of people from the opposite side for a change.
Yeah, because the left will be there. I mean,
they will be.
The left will be there. All right. Well, thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that. Rebecca, we're talking about a gay rights issue. That gays in this community have an ordinance up before the assembly that will allow them special rights, in my opinion. And there's a big movement to kill that. So that's what we were discussing, Rebecca. Anything else you'd like to relate to us, Rebecca, that's going on?
You know what? No, it's just that one thing that I do want to say is I think Alaskans should never be short-sighted about what a great spokesperson, Sarah Palin is for the state of Alaska. Everywhere she goes, she talks about Alaska. She makes Alaskan issues known. You know what? My website, we are not a draft Sarah Palin website at all. We support whatever she's doing. We want other people to be like her. But I got to tell you this. You got to look at it like this. If you're an Alaskan, you guys, how many years has it been, that the federal government holds your resources and doesn't let you develop? You know what you're going to need someday? You're going to need an Alaskan in the White House to get your resources opened up to develop. That's what you're going to need. Keep that in mind.
Every time I talk to somebody from out of state like yourself, and it knows, they understand that thousands of people show up. I mean, right now, Sarah Palin was asked not to speak at this dinner tonight because she was going to upstage Newt Gingrich, and that's been resolved now. I've got an ADN story that says I guess they've come to some sort of agreement on this. But everywhere that Governor Palin goes, I mean, she's the star attraction, even if she's not intended to be.
Exactly.
And Alaskans, we lose by not having her out there speaking on behalf of us, talking about the resource development that we have and what our state can provide for the nation and the national security as far as resource development. So I think we smack ourselves in the face, we step on our own foot, we shoot ourselves in the head by running her down. And so I appreciate you commenting on that. Rebecca Mansour, thank you so much. ConservativesForPalin.com is the website. She's one of the editors there, and we appreciate it, okay?
Thanks a lot, Eddie.
You bet. We'll talk to you again sometime.